This is real rap right here. This real serious square business talk. The next two videos I'm going to upload about Shawn and Danny Garcia is square business right here. We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. Your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time. Shout out to the LDBC. Make sure y'all check those links out in the description, from social media to our new Raw and Cut podcast, which we're going to start recording. Trying to get up to 20 episodes, and by the end of this week, we got 11 episodes right now. Also, new college sports page, S1210, College Sports Most Wanted, for your college football and basketball needs. But this is real rap right here, man. All those links in the description, by the way. If you want to donate, the PayPal link is there as well. And we going live a little bit later on, around 8:30, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all right? Real talk, man. I just got done checking out Fred from Barbershop Conversation interview with Shawn Porter, all right? And then him and Ticket is going back and forth. I'm listening to that. And at the end of the day, man, you know, you could tell you can stop this video. I'm going to put the interview in the link in the description. It'll be the first link you see, all right? Hit the drop down box. That's the link. That's the description, excuse me. Watch the video. You can even watch it without no sound on. Watch how fidgety he is. I ain't saying I'm the most hoodest nigga in the world, and I'm not. I grew up in the inner city my entire life, basically. You know, I grew up in the inner city, never stayed in the suburbs, nothing. You know, you can read people's body language, man. You ain't got to be a hood dude to know how to make it in the streets and just be able to read people's body language and kind of be like, yeah, you know, he ain't really body or he talking too much. Just read his body language. Dude, fidgety, moving around when you mentioning Errol Spence's name, doing entirely too much, man. You know, then he gets on talking about how Errol Spence is fortunate enough to grow up in the era where I guess he means social media platforms or have, they gave Errol Spence his fan base. What is he talking about? Errol Spence ain't even super active on social media. You know, he said, well, when I fought Devin Alexander and I was coming up, I didn't have a fan base. Most people picked Devin to beat me, but I didn't have a fan base because unless you was a hardcore fan, you watched me fight on Showbox and I guess wherever else he fought at, he said, you didn't know me. But Errol Spence was fortunate enough to come up with an era where he had a platform where he got fans really, really quickly. Excuse me, sir. For one, nobody likes the way you fight. For two, you lost to Julio Diaz early in your career. And for three, you had marquee fights. You had bigger fights than Errol Spence had. You beat Devin Alexander. Nobody still wanted to see you fight. You beat Paul Malignaggi Spectacular. Nobody still checking for you. You beat Adrian Broner. Nobody checking for you. You had a close fight with Keith Thurman that could have boosted you up, but nobody's checking for you. Get it through your mind. It ain't because Errol Spence is using social media that people getting behind him. It ain't the fact that he from Dallas, Texas, that people getting behind him. Well, that's kind of a factor there as well, too. But it's not just about that with Errol Spence, all right? It's about he knocking dudes out. He looked the part. He like Bruce Leroy. He glow when he fight. People like the fact that his style is clean. It's aggressive. He come forward. He won't smoke. He's an aggressive black fighter. They love those aggressive type fighters. They love Mike Tyson. They love these Europeans that come on the front foot. Shawn Porter, nobody likes to see you fight. Period. Period. Nobody's checking for Shawn Porter. Ain't nobody saying, oh, when Shawn Porter, nobody. Nobody checking to see that style, man. You done had marquee wins, good fights, and nobody still wants to see you fight. Like I said before, he like Booster from Jingles All the Way. Jingles All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sinbad. Everybody wanted Turbo Man before Christmas. He was sold out. Was a bunch of boosters left in each toy store. Shawn Porter's booster, nobody wants him. Ohio don't want to claim him. Vegas don't want him. We don't want to see him on our TV screen. You know what I'm saying? If he beat Earl, respect to that. He told me, well, I told you guys, he wasn't on my radar. Why would I fight a guy that didn't have a belt? Shawn, he had a belt since last May, family. I think it was since last May he had a belt. You chose to fight Granados. You chose to fight, who else did he fight? Andre Berto, when you could have got an instant title shot versus Errol Spence. These are facts. These are actual facts that we talking about. You said I wasn't coming back till I got my WBC shot versus Keith Thurman and faked the hand injury. You can't tell me this dude ain't no coward. And that's why I don't want to interview dudes. Like Fred, I got much respect for what Fred do from Barbershop Conversation. Respect his craft, respect his business, square biz, bro. But when you interviewing people, you get close to them, you get affectionate with them, you form a rapport, and you form a natural bias. If this was any other fighter that Fred wasn't close to interviewing, he would say he was scared. He is scared. All the lies they told about, we paid $500,000 or $250,000 to the WC for sanction body fees. Why would we leave that and go fight for a title? It's a championship belt. You could have fought Errol Spence 2 times you fought last year. You could have gave him some smoke. You let Lamont Peterson come in earlier this year and fight him. You had opportunities to fight him in January. You could have fought him in June and stepped up, and they could have paid Ocampo to step aside. But you didn't do it. The whole interview, he fidgety, oh, I'm going to fight him after I get a title. If you get that title versus Danny Garcia, and you don't fight that man, bro, I swear to God, man. This is why that's why I don't like to watch boxing no more, man. There's too much politic and there's too much BS fights. I want A+ fights. I want contender versus contender. In this interview, he said, well, you know, why would I want to fight nobody that got a title? I ain't got a title. Who cares? A title don't mean you a champion. You a title holder. You know, we can appreciate those 50-50 or those contender type fights. You know, I don't need a title for a fight to be a great fight. A lot of great fights happen without a title. You know? And that's a fact. That's a super fact. But, hey, it is what it is, man. You know, these dudes gonna come out here perpetrating and doing what they do, man. But at the end of the day, you know, scared, man. Look at the interview. The interview in the link in the description, man. This dude's scared. He shook. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling you. He shook. And don't be surprised if he get that belt and go fight Berto in a rematch, fight somebody else, and don't fight Errol. They gonna force Errol to move up to fight Canelo. And then people gonna say, well, Errol didn't do nothing at 47 and this and that. And people say, why y'all always on Errol jock? Because he feared, he ducked. Give him an opportunity. If Shawn Porter was in the same position he was and you changed the name, no, whoever in that position, give them an opportunity. Don't stall out and keep fighting bums. But y'all know what it is, man. TBC and more, man. Make sure y'all check out the links in the description on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Our new Raw and Cut podcast featuring the Cali Enigma and myself. That link's in the description as well. Also, our new college sports page, S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. If you want to donate, PayPal link is there. I prefer it over the Super Chat because it's non-tax and it's 100% donation. But shout out to the Super Chats. We're going to be going live around 9 p.m., 8:30 Eastern Standard Time around that area. Share, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel. Y'all know what the business is. We gone.